Hello everyone, and welcome back to DMG. Let's say, theoretically, you have 4 PCs around your house that you all want to play the same game on. But you don't want to download the same game on all 4 PCs. That seems like a bit too much work. So, could you just have a central server with all of your games on it, and just access it over Ethernet from those PCs? Would it even work? Would it be fast enough? Well, today we are going to be answering that. These 5 games are all on the backup drive of my NAS, which is connected over 10.100.1000 Ethernet. So, we're going to see how it loads over Ethernet speeds from a NAS drive. The drive I am loading it from is a Hitachi MB2000 GCW LT, a pretty standard server drive, easily hits 150 megabytes per second and higher read, so that won't be a problem. The bottleneck will be, of course, compressing the data and sending it over Ethernet. Now, none of these games require an internet connection to basically run. However, if you're loading games over Ethernet and also are accessing the internet through Ethernet, that could also be another problem because your Ethernet's getting clogged up loading the game. But that's an issue for another time. I just want to see if these will load at all. I have over here a lovely little Ethernet monitor, and that's what we're going to be looking at. I'm going to start with the lightest one. Oh, hey, look, the receive of the Ethernet is actually ramping up quite a bit. And it launched. Not at 19... This is 1280 by 720. This game likes to do this for some reason. 1920 by 1080. There we go. Oh, so it just spiked to 234 megabytes per second receive. So you can see on the little Ethernet graph that it's actually sending and receiving data. So that's really cool. I've played this game 7,000 times on this channel, and you know it doesn't have a lot to load in. I mean, once it's loaded in all of the assets into RAM, it doesn't need to load anything else. So I can just walk around the level without a problem. Now, if I just jump off here, it might have to load the death screen, so that might be something. Because I don't think that gets loaded by default. No, maybe that does. Okay, so that one works. But Unity games are pretty portable. So I can just go ahead and assume that this one will work. Oh, yeah. Got a usage spike. Yeah, it works. Unity games are very portable. They'll run off a flash drive, they'll run off a network drive, apparently. These would probably load on the network drive over Wi-Fi as well. I might test that in a future video, or maybe in this one. I'll do SuperTux card. Also, I don't know why all of the files here have blue arrows. I think it's because of my backup software that usually is backing up for this drive. Oh, we got receive activity. It is launching in the wrong resolution. I can hear my NAS hard drive. This is a really loud drive. Yeah, I mean, it's working. What else can I say? It's not going to let us have both up at the same time. Now, I don't have any mods loaded currently, so that's... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't have any mods loaded currently. It's sending and receiving something, probably those images flashing across the top. But, you know, without any mods loading, I can't do like a super intensive map. We'll do shifting sands, how about that? For some reason, OBS just goes black when I switch. Let's have some fun, at least. I'll pull up... Oh, Task Manager is showing a big spike. For some reason, OBS does that. It just goes black when I switch windows. Did I put it on easy? Yes, I put it on easy. Whoops. So yeah, I guess it reset my configuration when I moved it to the network drive. That's another issue you might run into. A lot of apps, like, unless you install it to the network drive and then map that to the same letter on all of your computers, they won't be able to load the file properly because, you know, they'll try to load from the C drive or the E drive, but that's not what you mapped it to or something. Alright, so we know that this works. So Super Tux Kart definitely works if you want to play it off a NAS for whatever reason. Unreal Tournament 2004. UT2004.exe, that must be it. Oh, yeah, we're a lot of receive activity. It may run off of the network drive, it may not. Oh, sorry, got a notification. It's loading a lot. This is way too long for this game to load. Like, even on my XP machine with its 80 gig IDE hard drive, it loads. Would have been loaded in about half the time. Wow, that's a loud drive. Yo! The way it's meant to be played is definitely not from a network drive. Oh, I can't. It's not going to let me have this and the game open at the same time. That's a shame. So it wouldn't let me have Task Manager open at the same time. I have to. I have to. Because, according to me, there is no other map in the game. Oh, yes. See how long it took to load that thumbnail? 23, 24. Hey! Okay, so that was a little over 23 seconds that it took to load the map. I was looking at a clock and counting. Also, it seems like it's not, like, loaded all the textures yet, because it's really laggy. How is that not a headshot? There we go. What? Bit of a waste of a Redeemer, if you ask me. Just uses a whole missile on one guy. I'm also playing with a Bluetooth mouse right now because I couldn't be bothered to switch to my gaming mouse. Because honestly, I didn't think the game would even load. Because often older games, like Unreal Tournament 2004, won't run unless the drive letter they are running from is the same one they were mapped to. Like Half-Life 2 is like that. You can't run it from an external drive. So I expected a game from 2004 to not work perfectly like this, but no. Also, I set this way too easy. Alright, so we know Unreal Tournament 2004 works. We haven't tried 0 AD. This is a big game. It's like 3 gigs, the whole game. Oh. That was really fast. I'll just do this one. It's like League of Legends from what I understand, but better and less cringe. It's like a medieval warfare game. And it's really awesome. And it'll run on practically anything. Here, you go over there. Kill the tree. Experienced soldier. Your one purpose is to mine tree. I mean, yeah, it's running off the NAS. So, like, if all you wanna do is just load games from a NAS, and, you know, you wanna load some rather simple ones, it works fine. What can I say? It works absolutely fine. Yeah. And of course the map is bigger than this. Here, I'll send Camel Man. You're probably pretty fast. I'll send this guy to go explore. So it'll reveal more of the map when I do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, keep on moving. So when you're actually like seeing more of the map, it might hitch a bit just because it's loading a lot of files from a comparatively to an internal hard drive slow drive. Alright, continuing the video. Sorry, because the Vega iGPU does not have an encoder and the CPU isn't too good, I can't use OBS on the laptop, so I'm just going to record the screen like this. I'm on my NAS over Wi-Fi, and if I go to 620 and then games, they should be there. This is over Wi-Fi. So if I go down to Wi-Fi, yeah, you can see the Wi-Fi usage is pretty high. My good friend, name your game. So yeah, we're getting about 15 megabytes per second Wi-Fi.
We got the nice spinning wheel of friendliness. I'll pull up Task Manager. Ooh, 16 megabytes. How fancy. Yeah. The speed is just dropping for some reason. But it's loading. Oh, hey! It loaded. Okay. I guess that explosion effect was just hard for it to load. So yeah, if you really wanted to put your Unity games on a NAS and then log into it from another computer and then wait 5 minutes for it to load a 321 megabyte game, go for it. I actually didn't expect it to work as well as it did. Like, it actually loaded the game, which is good. I'm not going to test the others because I would be sitting here for a very long time. So that does answer the question. That's it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.